Across 6 seasons, Teen Wolf built one of the most beloved supernatural worlds on television. It gave us pack loyalty, emotional storytelling, and characters that grew from teenagers into legends. And even years after the finale, fans still ask one question: will there ever be a Season 7? But here's the uncomfortable truth most fans don't want to hear. A Teen Wolf Season 7 might actually be a mistake. Not because the show was bad, but because the story already ended exactly where it needed to. And once you look at the facts, narratively, commercially, and creatively, it becomes clear that bringing the show back for another full season could damage the legacy fans love. Let's break it down. The story already reached its natural ending. Season 6B wasn't just another finale. It was written as a true conclusion. Scott McCall didn't just defeat another villain. He completed his journey from a scared teenager into a fully realized true alpha leader. At the beginning of the series, Scott struggled with control, confidence, and responsibility. By the final episode, he had built a pack strong enough to protect Beacon Hills without constant supervision. The ending intentionally showed Scott leaving town to help others, symbolizing growth beyond high school and beyond Beacon Hills itself. That matters, because Teen Wolf was always a coming-of-age story, not an endless supernatural war. Extending the story risks undoing that emotional closure. Character arcs are already complete. One of the biggest problems with a hypothetical Season 7 is simple. Most major characters already finished their arcs. Scott became the true alpha he was meant to be. Lydia mastered her banshee powers. Malia found identity and belonging. Even characters like Derek Hale received emotional closure through sacrifice and redemption. When characters stop evolving, stories become repetitive. And television history shows us something important. When writers revive completed character arcs, they often create artificial drama just to justify new episodes. That leads to forced conflicts instead of meaningful storytelling. The cast problem nobody talks about. Another major issue is availability. By the time Teen Wolf ended, many actors had moved on to new projects and careers. Bringing everyone back consistently for a full season would be extremely difficult. And Teen Wolf without its core pack doesn't feel like Teen Wolf. Fans don't just watch for werewolves, they watch for relationships. If Season 7 returned with missing characters or reduced roles, viewers would immediately feel the difference. And incomplete reunions often disappoint more than they excite. The movie already tested the idea. The Teen Wolf movie reunion proved something very important. Nostalgia works best in short bursts, not long continuations. The movie allowed fans to revisit Beacon Hills without permanently reopening the story structure of the series. A full new season would require new long-term villains, new mythology expansions, and new stakes stronger than everything that came before. And that creates a massive problem. Because after threats like the Najitsun and the Anukite, escalation becomes nearly impossible without breaking the rules of the universe. Power scaling would become a problem. By the end of the show, Scott and his allies were extremely powerful. If Season 7 introduced stronger enemies, writers would need to either weaken existing characters artificially, or introduce world-ending threats every episode. Both options hurt storytelling. When stakes become too big, emotional tension disappears. Viewers stop feeling danger because victories become predictable. Teen Wolf worked best when threats were personal, not cosmic. The risk of ruining the legacy. Many legendary shows lost their reputation because they continued past their natural ending. Fans remember endings more than beginnings. Teen Wolf currently holds a nostalgic legacy as a show that grew alongside its audience. A poorly received Season 7 wouldn't just be another season. It could redefine how the entire series is remembered. And once a legacy is damaged, it's almost impossible to restore. Beacon Hills was never meant to stay forever. There's also a deeper thematic reason. Teen Wolf was about growing up and moving forward. Beacon Hills represented youth, friendships, first love, identity struggles. The finale showed characters stepping into adulthood. Returning permanently would symbolically trap them in the past, contradicting the very message the show spent 6 seasons building. Sometimes the strongest storytelling choice is letting characters move on. What fans actually want. Here's the irony. When fans ask for Season 7, many don't truly want a continuation. They want closure moments, reunions, nostalgia, updates on characters' lives. Those desires are better served through specials, movies, or limited events, not a full ongoing season. Because a season demands conflict, and conflict often means undoing happy endings. The honest truth: Teen Wolf doesn't need Season 7 to stay relevant. The show survives because fans still debate characters, powers, and stories years later. That's the sign of a completed story, not an unfinished one. Sometimes the best way to respect a series is not expanding it endlessly, but preserving what made it special. And maybe Teen Wolf ended exactly when it was supposed to. But what do you think? Should Teen Wolf return for Season 7? Or should Beacon Hills remain closed forever? Comment your opinion below, because this debate might never truly end. And if you love deep breakdowns and supernatural rankings, subscribe to TV Series for more videos every week. Until next time, stay out of the dark.